What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to the show, the brand new show. So, recently, I visited a website I don't go to anymore because they just turned over a new leaf and not in a positive way. But for some reason, I went to Kotaku, ran into an article about the new Star Wars game, and I'm going to pull it up on the screen. It says Star Wars Outlaws Backlash proves we need more women protagonists. A woman of color is the lead in Ubisoft's upcoming open world Star Wars game. So I read the article. I'm not going to read all of it right now in front of you guys, but I'll read some of it. Ubisoft's open world Star Wars game is one of the most hyped titles to come out of Summer Game Fest 2023 with its GTS esque gameplay, intriguing players, its sexy droid turning them on, and its woman protagonist making chuds very, very angry. After Star Wars Outlaws was revealed during the Ubisoft showcase, some Gamergate adjacent gamers took issue with its protagonist, a woman of color, named Kay Vess, I believe that's how you pronounce it, portrayed by Venezuelan born actor Humberly Gonzalez. Some begged Ubisoft to let them switch to a male character, please, as they waited years for an open world Star Wars game and couldn't bear the thought of navigating through it as a woman. Who the hell wants to do that? Others laminated the lack of lightsabers, and men said no thanks to the concept of anything else. Meanwhile, blobbity boop 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 boop. Then she goes on to talk about how, you know, games like, women don't get no love in video games and yada 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 and even Metroid. What did she say about Metroid? That was a good one. What did she say? Nah, I can't find it. Hold on. Bear with me. Let's just control F. Metroid. Okay, right in front of me. She said, Metroid Prime's remastered Samus is almost always in a full suit of armor, so it's easy to forget that her franchise is led by a woman. And we don't say that about Master Chief. Anyway, after reading this article, to be honest with y'all, I was thinking like, damn, why are people so upset about, a female protagonist? But it just wasn't sitting right with me. I didn't believe her. Right off the jump, I didn't believe it. It just didn't seem like this was coming from a genuine place. It just seemed like just trying to stir the pot, a propaganda type article. So then I go to YouTube. If it's some real backlash out there, as soon as you type in the game name on YouTube, like when The Last of Us 2 was coming out, as soon as you typed in Last of Us 2, it was just like bullshit. Like everybody was mad immediately. You didn't see videos of like, man, check out this gameplay. You just seen people talking about, oh man, I seen the story spoilers, I'm pissed and all of this. You type in Star Wars Outlaws on YouTube. I typed it in. The first thing that popped up was the trailer. So I watched the trailer and I'm like, damn, this game looked good. Why is they hating? And I'm reading the comments. I'm not seeing any hate. So in conclusion, this is a lie. I'm pretty sure it's some people sprinkled in there saying something, but we know what Backlash really is. And this Alyssa McCainty or whatever, you know what Backlash is, and this ain't it, and I don't know what else to tell you. It's like this website needs to just stop, just focus on writing articles, about games and just the news of games, the upcoming games, and just leave all this political stuff out of it. I'm tired of the political stuff in my games. That's why I'm doing this video, to tell you, cut that shit out. Stop making everything a political statement. Nobody made it a political statement but you. Like I said, you might have a couple of people in there sprinkled in saying like, oh, I don't want to play as a woman, but them people, they wouldn't even have got any attention if you didn't really say nothing. They probably was sprinkled in comments somewhere saying like, oh, I don't want to play as a lady, or I wish I could make my own character. Well, Video games is escape from reality. So I don't know why everybody want to self-insert themselves into video games because we all love playing as a fat Italian plumber. You know, nobody, everybody loved Mario. Nobody like, oh man, I wish this motherfucker was black or, a little Mexican dude or some shit. Like, who cares? I played games as worms and gloves and all kinds of stuff. And we got plenty of female protagonists. Who is that from the Hunger Games? I'm forgetting her name, but she tried to pull the same stuff, talking about I was the first. Like, no, we've had plenty of female protagonists in games. We got Blood Rain, we got Tomb Raider, we got Parasite Eve, we got, like you said, we got Metroid, we got Resident Evil. We got all kinds of games where you can play as a female protagonist. And we love those games. Shut the fuck up.